What's up? It's me, D.W.C, and welcome back to episode number 3 of my Colorado Rockies franchise mode. Today we are going to be getting ahead to our home opener at Coors Field, which will again be against the San Diego Padres. So first two games we play will be against the Padres. If you missed last game, John Gray went 6 innings, striking out 9, not giving up a run. Other top performers for us in that game were David Dahl, who hit a 3-run home run, basically securing the victory for us, and Charlie Blackmon, who added an insurance run via the solo homer in the 8th inning, I believe, and we won 4-1. We are going to be getting ahead to our home opener against the Padres on the 3rd of April. We are going to simulate these final 3 games against the Padres in this series, and then simulate the whole Dodgers series to get to the home opener. And we'll see how these games go. Simulating ahead, you see we are now 3-4 on the season. We just took a pretty bad loss, 10-1. We lost the second game against the Padres, and we also lost the third game against the Padres. We won the final game against them, and then we lost our first game against the Dodgers, 7-1. That's a tough loss. And then we won our second game versus the Dodgers, 8-4. And then, as you've seen, we lost the third game against the Dodgers 10-1, which is rough. Clearly not a very good game for us in that one, but we're going to be getting ahead to the home opener against the Padres. We will have Brad Keller on the mound, who has gone 4 innings with 3 strikeouts in his first start. You see his ERA is very high, as he obviously struggled in his first start in a Rockies uniform. So looking for him to have a bounce-back outing in this game to get us back on the winning side of things. Going up against Joey Lucchesi, 5 innings for him, 4 strikeouts, 3.60 ERA, so he had a much better start than Keller did in his first start. Let's get into it. Here you see the lineups. We have David Dahl leading off, followed by Adam Eaton, Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story, Charlie Blackmon, Daniel Murphy, Asdrubal Cabrera, Dom Nunez, and then the pitcher slot. They have Juan Lagares, Eric Hosmer, Tommy Pham, Tatis Jr., Manny Machado, Will Myers, Brian Dozier, the catcher Mejia, and then their pitcher spot.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Brad Keller gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans.
First action we have here is in the top of the first with a runner on, 1 out. Keller throws the slider. Tommy Pham misses it. He gets ahead of it. And that is the first strikeout of the day for Brad Keller to get 2 out in the first inning. You see the replay. The slider coming in. Tommy Pham is way ahead of it, and he strikes out. The next batter would be Fernando Tatis Jr. He gets a fastball up and in that ties him up. He can't get around on it, and Keller strikes him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here to get him out of the inning and keep the game 0-0. After 2 quick outs in the first inning, Nolan Arenado comes to the plate. He gets a changeup that is left in the middle of the zone. He hammers it to left field. That is way back, and that is gone. 1-0 Rockies early as Nolan Arenado gets on the board, 435 feet to left field, his 4th home run of the season here early on, as he puts the Rockies in the lead 1-0 here in the very first inning. As he touches home plate, we are going to get a replay on this one. As you will see, he gets a very good swing on the ball and sends it deep to left field. As the pitch is coming in right there, he goes down and gets it, launches it to left field. Classic Nolan Arenado follow through, and that is a beautiful hit right there to put us ahead. 2 out in the top of the second now, runner on first, catcher at the plate. He hits one well down the first base line. The first baseman dives but can't get it. It goes all the way to the corner. Blackmon will field it. He'll throw it into the cutoff man. We get perfect timing from the cutoff man, but it is way too late as the run is in to tie up the game, and that will make it a 1-1 game here early on in the second inning as Mejia gets himself an RBI double. Top of the 4th inning now, none out with Manny Machado at the plate. He swings on one. He bounces it to the pitcher, who will throw on to Trevor Story, and they will turn the double play. A beautiful pitcher started double play right there, as we are going to get the replay on it. Manny Machado heads back to the dugout, but you see the swing he puts on it, it bounces right to Keller, who sticks his glove out, throws it on to Trevor Story, who will throw on to first for the double play. Bottom of the fifth now, Daniel Murphy leading us off. The pitch comes in from Joey Lucchese. It is down the first base line again. This time it's off the first base bag, kicks away from the first baseman, and Murphy will reach first base on a bizarre play that works in our favor, but we will definitely take it when we can get it. Daniel Murphy still on first base now with 2 out. The pitch comes in. Brad Keller at the plate. The pitcher, he lofts one over the first baseman into the outfield as he will get a hit. Daniel Murphy advances to third. Can we take advantage of that good hitting from our pitcher as he gets himself a base hit, trying to help himself out, and the pitching coach is coming to the mound after that hit from the pitcher. The next batter up would be David Dahl. He gets a pitch low. He bounces it over the head of the pitcher. An unfortunate kick off the side of the mound right to the shortstop, and it just beats him at first base. Maybe without that bounce, that turns into a base hit and an RBI, but unfortunately not. Top of the sixth inning, runner on second. Brad Keller throws the slider away. It is way out of the zone, but Tommy Pham swings on it. Second time he goes down chasing that slider. As you see the replay from Keller, he throws the slider. It is way out of the zone, but Pham goes chasing it, and that is a strikeout for 2 out in the inning with a runner on second. The next batter would be Tatis Jr., who he got to strike out the first time around. A slider down gets him to strike out again this time, as that would be another strikeout to end the inning there from Brad Keller. He gets Tatis swinging. 2 on now for us in the bottom of the sixth. Daniel Murphy at the plate. He hits one into the outfield towards the gap. The left fielder tries to cut it off, but he misplays it, and the runner will advance to third. Murphy goes to second, and he gets himself an RBI base hit. We move ahead 2-1 on a nice piece of hitting right there from Daniel Murphy. With the bases loaded, we would bring in a pinch hitter in Chris Owings. He hits one past the second baseman. A run will come in to score. The bases will remain loaded. As you see him at first base right here, he is hyped up. He's loving it, and we're going to get a replay of his hit. You see right here, he puts a nice swing on the ball, gets it past the second baseman into the outfield, and he puts us ahead 3-1. Another pitch hitter in Ryan McMahon would be up next. He bounces one to Manny Machado. You would think this would be the end of the inning, but Manny Machado actually pulls the first baseman off of the bag as we get another run. That'll make it 4-1. After Keller was pulled in the seventh, Oberg is in. He gets 2 quick outs, but he leaves a hanging curveball there for Brian Dozier, who absolutely crushes that to left field and will bring the Padres back within 2. You see that one goes 490 feet to left field. His 3rd home run on this season. 2 of them against us in games that we've played. 490 feet to left, bringing the Padres back within 2. It is now 4-2 in our favor. Lefty here for Eric Hosmer in the top of the 8th. 1 on. It is hit to the second baseman, throws on to Trevor Story, and they do turn the double play. It is now 2 out in the top of the 8th inning. And with the score still at 4-2, heading into the 9th, Jose Leclerc will come in looking to save it. He has made 2 saves on the season. His ERA is a little bit high, but he has not blown a save yet. We're looking for him to come in and lock it down right here. And with 2 out and a runner on second, facing Brian Dozier, he throws a pitch in. Brian Dozier bounces it right in front of the plate. Catcher comes out to place it. He throws it on to first, and that will do it for this game. The Rockies come away with a home opener victory in front of the home crowd, 4-2 against the San Diego Padres, as the home opener is a big success for the Rockies here at Coors Field. We get back to 500 on the season, and we get the W in front of the home crowd. Brad Keller had himself a good game, as you will see here in a second. Our top performers, Brad Keller was player of the game, going 6 innings, giving up 5 hits and 5 strikeouts, only allowing 1 run. He gets the win. Brian Dozier went 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Francisco Mejia went 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. On our side, Nolan Arenado went 2 for 4 with a homer. Daniel Murphy went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Chris Owings went 1 for 1 off the bench with an RBI. Jose Leclerc came in for the save, pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1, and secured the save. And we move back to 500 on the season. A successful day here for us in front of the home crowd. But that'll do it for this episode of my Rockies franchise mode. Next episode will probably be a lot of simulation. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you soon with more MLB The Show 20 content.